picture of the birds. Got the dragonflies, the geckos, flowers, butterflies, dragonflies, the birds, leaves.
If you're ever wondering about all that chirping that you hear behind in the background, that is our friend Snowflake. He comes out and sits on your finger and he walks around the house and he's starting to learn to talk, and he'll be in more videos coming up in the future, won't you, boy? So, g'day my friends, Marty Ware and Karin Ware here today, and our weekend video adventure where we bring you our weekend videos, well, when she feels like it. Yes, you know I like to make lots of videos and get them out to you, but today we're adding to the series for, growing food with kids, and we're talking about tomatoes. Now, you would have seen maybe in the video or before, you can hear that rip, rip, rip. That's our Snowflake. He'll be, it's the white budgie. And whenever I talk, he likes to start talking. They like noise. Now, if you just hold them up, Karin, that's the seeds there. And this is the tomato. They're called Florida basket. They're a little mini tomato. They only grow about this big, a couple of feet high, but they get lots of fruit on them. And they're a great way for kids to get started. So, when we're starting plants such as seedlings and things, probably the best flowers for kids are marigolds. They're a really great one because they get lots of flowers on them. And tomatoes are super simple too because they get food as well. And you might even want to combine some marigolds and flowers and do them at the same time. And you'll end up with something like this. That's the one, if you watched the last video, that's the one we transplanted in. And it's grown quite a little bit since last week, since you've seen it. And it's getting, about 8 hours sunlight a day, probably about 2 hours filtered light and 6 hours full sun. Now you want to have some little pots. If you see the size of my hand, you can see the size of the pot here. These are just recycled ones from old nurseries. You can use the long, make sure you've got something that's got a fairly long taproot so you don't have to transplant them as much. And if the root grows nice and long and straight, then you can move them on into a bigger container. These ones are quite common from nurseries, but they have a very, very shallow root. They're much better for flowers, not as good for tomatoes. And this is the one that we're going to plant in now, isn't it, Karin? We've got our soil in there already. So what we do is we get our seed, and we wet this all down first. So Karin, can you water that please, darling?
Yeah.
Thank you. And so we wet all that down so it's nice and moist. And then what we do, we grab a couple of seeds, so hold your hands out. Now a seed only needs warmth and water to sprout, to germinate. We're having trouble getting them out, aren't we? Silly duck of things. Probably a bit small to see, but we'll keep going anyway. Okay, we've got about nearly half a dozen there. So they only just got to go, just put them on top, sweetheart. Put them on top there. And then we just get them in the centre, scrape them in. Now a seed only needs to go about the depth of its own height. So this tomato seed's only really about 1 millimetre thick, so it only just needs to go just below the surface. Now, I'm just going to go and get something so I can show you another system for what to do. He's already pulling out the mushrooms. Helen will be back in a sec. Just got a couple of things that we've got to add to the video. So if you're in a cooler area, like we live in subtropics, right on the border of subtropics and temperate, so it's pretty warm right year round, but what you can do is you can actually put that into a plastic bag, a clear plastic bag, or one of those clear whitish bags, and I like to use these because they're really easy. They just zip up, and then you can put that on top of your heater. They only need warmth and water, remember, and your heater for your water heater, or outside or on the windowsill in a nice warm sunny spot, and that'll work like a little mini greenhouse, and it will collect the water and it will run through, and as the plant starts to come up and they get maybe 1 inch or 2 high, then you can bring them out into the full sun, maybe open up the bags a little bit depending on the weather. Like you're in a cooler area, you want to get the heat going, then keep them in the bag for quite a long time, but just make sure that you open it every now and again so we can, so they stay warm, they get a bit of air, etc. because they need airflow, otherwise they might get a bit of fungus and things on them. But this is a great idea to use. Any plastic bag will do. If you're using other types of bags, you may want to put some type of hoop in there to hold the bag up, but these plastic ones hold up really well. That's why I like them, and they're nice and clear. Again, you'll end up with tomatoes like this. And we're going to be showing you more in the show about the Karin's tomatoes and how they're going. Now, Karin, can you show us the box here? Something else that's really special that you can do with children inside your garden. And just bring it over, darling. And right over here. It's a mushroom kit. You can, you can start your own mushrooms inside the house. Now, make sure that you get a nice, a new box, one that's not too old. And, you know, like, you can use town water, but I like to use, let it sit for about 24, 48 hours and then get the chlorine out of it. I think it just kills off more spores and stuff, and they don't tell you things like that. So we're going to keep you up to date about our mushroom farm as well in our Kids Growing Food series. And it's really good fun. Just make sure that you, get them to be hands-on. Don't just show them, get them doing things as well. And Karin, you'll be able to put that outside, darling. And soon, and we will get going. Cool. Just hold on, I'm coming with you. You can actually leave the bag closed, sweetheart, because that's going to be the little mini greenhouse. I'll zip it up for you, okay? Thank you. So one thing that a lot of people don't realise is that when you're growing tomatoes and a lot of seedlings, you don't really need to buy a seed raising mix. You can save money just when you buy a good quality mix. This one that I'm using, Searles here. As you can see here, there's lots of ones like this, and it's not very heavy, so it doesn't have lots of big bark pieces and stuff in it. So that's really all you need for just raising your seedlings. Karin's been doing a picture for us. And hold your fingers away and we'll give you a look at it. If the camera can hold it, not sure if you can see that. Mushrooms, so that's what we're going to be growing, isn't it, Dawn? She loves to do all the artwork for everything that we're doing. And if you ever get a chance, you can go and check out, you type in Google Karin Ware, or just keep an eye out for some links and things that are going to be adding in the future. She's got her own little website now where she's showing off her artwork. I think it's Karin.Weebly, or you just type in Karin Ware, Karinware, it will come up. And you'll also see it in Facebook when I'm doing it. So anyway, look, thanks a lot for coming and checking out this video. And what's that one?
Flower.
It's a flower, cool. Hey Karin, can you do me a favour?
Yeah. We're
going to ask everyone, because they can't see your face. Can you please subscribe if you're in YouTube? What else they got to do? Click the like button. Yeah. Click the like button, and leave a comment down below, and come and see us at all the next videos, and come over and see us at happyhouseandgarden.com, your social website. We'll see you there, and happy gardening. Say happy gardening.
Happy gardening.
Bye. Hey, this is Marty Ware from Marty's Garden. I hope you enjoyed that video and you got lots from it. Please share it with your friends, and before you go, subscribe so you can see more videos from Karin and myself, and also click on the link down below once you've done all that in the description box, and head over to happyhouseandgarden.com. It's your social site for you. Yes, you can share all your images, you can make a free website as long as it's in the house and garden niche. Share it on Facebook, Pinterest, whatever you like, and have tons of fun along the way. And I'll see you over there because I'm in there every day. Happy gardening.